Hello guys, for this video I'm going to show you how to work with table. However, before we work with table, I would like to ask you whether you know how to create a database. Also, do you remember how to set a password protection and remove the password protection for the database or not? If you don't know how to do it, please let me know. So now we're going to move to another step. And as you know, a database is a collection of many tables. So after we have a database, we're going to create tables for database. So here is a structures of tables. So as you can see from here, you can see the top, the first rows of a table, we say the caption, or we can say the column names. And every field like this, or in Excel, every column we say the field in a table the same. Like here, so for this table we have one field, two field, three fields, four fields, five fields. Alright, and for every row like this we say record. Here, record is similar to row in Excel. And it's very important is that the data in every rows like this, I mean every record, had to be different. And that is the reason why in every table we usually set up the key for the table. I'm going to tell you about the key, the primary key and the foreign key later. But for this video, I just show you how to create a table. For example, so if you have an Excel file like this, and now I want to transfer this data into a table. So we can import this file into database. However, so I'm going to teach you to show you how to create this table instead of import from Excel file. So now we have 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6, just 6. Because I just made example, so we just do 6 table like, sorry, 6 fields like this. So I'll show you how to do it. So we have staff ID. We say staff ID. On the name, I'm going to combine to this one into, but later. So the date of birth, gender, position. All right. So let's move to access. So from this database, so I'm going to create a new database. So blank database. Because I keep my database on desktop. So let's say database 02, for example. and here for this one, so create. And now, as I told you in the previous video, when we create every new database, we always have a default table here. So for this one, we say the staff ID. I'm going to show you how to delete this field later, or you can delete it here, but just temporarily keep this one here. So to create a new field, you need to click on this one. Remember, I forgot to let you know that we got two options here. We got the data sheet and we have design view. But when you choose design view, they ask you to save the table. So we say table stop. This, and this is the design view. But I'm going to show you how to create a table based on the design view later. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to create a table with datasheet view. So keep the ID, because if the ID is already full and it keeps increasing, so we're going to change it later. So if you want to create this one, you click on here, click on this one, and we say this one is staff ID, and this one the name. The name for every field of a table, you need to choose the type of data. For example, we have the text, the number, the large number, currency, date and times, yes, no, lookup, or the long text. The long text is usually we use when we enter with lots of characteristics inside. So we can, because it's just the name of staff, so it's not very long, so I would choose the short text. And I also named the field, so we got the ID already, so the name. Alright, and next one, let's see, the ID, the name, date of birth. So we click on here, sorry, because the date of birth, so we need to choose this one, date and time, and we date the birth. Alright, and next one will be gender. Genders, I'm going to, because the gender is usually 2, so male or female, so yes or no, we put yes no here. So we say gender. Next one is will be position. So for position we have many different one here, so it's more than 2. So if only 2 options, we choose yes no, but for this one we have many options here, so we click on here and you choose lookup relationship. And we will see the lookup wizard, and they ask you I want to look up field to get the values from other table or query. This one, when we work with the query and table, I'm going to show you how to choose this feature. But for this one, for this video, we type it. So I'm going to show you how to do this one. This one we do it later, but this one we'll practice for this one first. Okay, we choose this one. I will type the value and click next. So now time for you to type. So alright, sorry, let's see, GD, alright, alright, so we see this one. Alright, come back. We need to push one more, some more. You see? And so on. For example, we have 3 here. So after that, we click next. So for this column, because when you click on the option, we don't need 2 columns. We just need 1 column like this. And when you enter the data, you just click on the top of the column, and the pop-up will be dropped down, and you can just choose the suitable position. That is one. So next, on the label that you would like for lookup. This is not very important, but I could say like position. That's fine. This one is like the variable. The variable that we use this variable for another purposes in the future. Maybe we do some calculations like the salary, and based on the position we have different salary, the rate. I mean, so to put position and finish. Before I forgot, they asked you to allow multiple values. So when you want to enter want with more than 2 positions. For example, if I'm a manager, I might be a girl, something like that. I don't know, but just as an example. So at that time, if you choose this, you click on this one, people can choose more than 2 options. So just remove it and finish. So here we have position, and now time for us to input the data. Now you can see, for example, it's my name, the date of birth, for example, this, and you see the gender. You see? Sorry, yeah, gender. Wait. Delete this one. All right. So we just input the data. So for the gender, we will default. So if we click this one, it should be male or female. I'm going to show you this one later. If we click, it means male, and if we don't click, it's female. Or we click, it's female, we unclick, uncheck, I mean it's male. But I'll explain to you later. And for the position, and now you can see, because this is a lookup wizard, so you can see here for example, if say GD, and I'm going to put one more, this one, like this. You know why we have 3 here? Because we have just deleted 1, so we can't put number 2 here because it's increasing, so it's automatically. I'm going to let you know how to delete it. This one is later, but this one we just practice how to create a table. So we just like this one, and for this one I click on this and position this one. The first one, this, and then we save it. Done. That's it. And now if we close, before we close it, we need to save it. So if we close this one, all right, and now we can open it. Open. Database 02. All right, this one. And you see, this is table staff, and you can see the content inside. All of this one we have just created. All right. And the exercise for you. So can you please, all right, can you please create a table, we say stop list, and can you please create a table with the information just like this. So for this field we say just do the same like this one, and don't worry about the ID field in the table. All right, so can you please put the same, like put almost the same like this. I suggest you just put one here. All right, just don't worry about this one. And can you please change this one into full name. All right, so this one, can you please put staff ID, and this one, can you please put date of birth. I mean here, you put in here. This one, gender, on this one, position, and this one, a street, then city, and phone number. And then can you please input the data over the same like this. And if anyone of you don't know how to do it, please let me know. Thank you.